Hey everybody, it's Tificus, aka TNT, aka Tiffany, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while since you've heard from me. I am working on some new projects that I'm hoping to have out soon. In the meantime, I wanted to give you guys a video that kind of documents the experience of when I went to Star Wars Celebration. This was last year, May, so it has been quite a bit, but it's been kind of sitting on my computer and I'm happy to finally share it with you guys. This was my first vlog, so I was very self-conscious about having my camera out and recording around other people. I wish I kind of had more confidence to do so, but now I know for next time. So this was the convention that I remade the Rebel Leia cosplay for, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey everybody, it's Tificus, aka TNT, aka Tiffany, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm taking all of you along with me on my Star Wars Celebration journey. I'm on the road to the bus station at the moment. Rick is driving me, thankfully. I already said the long, sad goodbye to Kona, but I'll see him soon, and let's head out. From Milwaukee, I caught a bus down to Chicago, where I eventually got on my flight to California. It was a very long day of traveling, a little bit more than I'm used to, and by the time I reached my hotel, it had been 10 hours. But this is when the fun starts. We decided to spend the first day of our vacation at Disneyland. Unfortunately, when I got into the park, I realized I had left my camera in the car, so everything had to be documented on my phone. But we ran straight to Rise of the Resistance, and honestly, it was the best way to start the day. The lead up to the ride itself was amazing, and it's probably one of my favorite rides I have ever been on. Once the ride was over, it was time to do a lot of exploring. So I have no idea who this guy is, but you know, thanks for being a part of our group photo and reminding everyone to stay hydrated. And then Noel decided to adopt a new friend.
You know what? His name's gonna be, Sleeping Bag.
Sleeping Bag is the name of your tauntaun?
Yes, his name is Sleeping Bag.
Then there would be Sleeping Bag Jr.
Yes, exactly. So just in case I'm in the middle of a snowstorm and I need to stay warm, got a lukewarm sleeping bag here.
Don't worry, he wasn't turned into a sleeping bag, right away at least. Cameron and I both decided that we wanted to build our own droids. This ended up being a lot more fun than I expected it to be, and I walked out of there with a droid completely different than the one I had planned on building. I absolutely love how it turned out, and everyone say hi to BB-10. I really enjoyed how they would interact throughout the park if you left them on, whether it was other droids or just different spaces around Batuu. Then it was time for more exploring. And of course, we had to stop at the blue milk stand. The one with the blue sour gummies was my absolute favorite. I think Adam liked it too. I think we may have drawn a little too much attention to ourselves.
Are you here to cause trouble?
No, we're not here to cause trouble.
Well, that's a relief. Now we can all have a good day.
I always wanted to be a stormtrooper.
Stay out of trouble.
Is she recording?
I am.
That is affirmative.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Come on guys, get in, quick.
And after grabbing a quick selfie with our favorite stormtrooper, it was time to take some amazing photos in front of the Millennium Falcon. For our next adventure, we decided to, steal some coaxium and fly the Millennium Falcon. I guess we did a good job and word got around because somebody decided to follow us around for a bit.
Kylo, I want you to know, I think you're better than that.
Thanks to you.
Way better.
Your allegiance is noted.
Here we go.
Do not disappoint us. Excellent.
Move back.
After one last selfie with Kylo Ren, we ended up running into V, our favorite Rebel spy, and then it was time for our reservation at Oga's Cantina. We were so lucky that Felicia was able to get us in, plus we got to sit right in front of our favorite little DJ. After some very strong drinks, we decided to leave Batu and to enjoy the rest of our buzz on the Haunted Mansion. Then we hopped over to California Adventure so that everyone else could ride the Guardians of the Galaxy Breakout. In the meantime, I decided to explore Avengers Campus, ran into Ant-Man, and decided to channel my inner Wanda. I think everyone else enjoyed themselves, including Noel. Then we hopped back over to Disneyland to head over to Star Tours. After, we headed back to Batu to grab some more blue milk and then did some exploring in Doc Ondars. We ran into V one more time, this time with Ray, and after that, it was time to build my lightsaber. I had been looking forward to this all day, and a huge thank you to Noel for coming with me in order to record it.
And then the chunky boy. Yeah.
This is your activation.
I like that for some reason. You know, ooh, the rainforest tooth? Where's the fork?
I think I like this one.
Yeah, me too. I like that too. Oh,
Your hand on your hilt. Activate. Raise your sabers. You have just built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith that have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. So raise them high. Raise them proud. Be proud of your work.
These cast members were truly fantastic. Thankfully, we ran into them the next day at the convention and were able to thank them for creating such a great experience for us. While Cameron built his lightsaber, I swapped out my green kyber crystal for a yellow one, and then it was the perfect lighting to have a photo shoot in front of the Millennium Falcon. Funny enough, we didn't confer with each other at all, but ended up picking the exact same theme of lightsabers with the exact opposite pieces. But you know, the light side had to prevail over the dark side. And with that, our day at Disneyland came to a close. But then started the actual convention. Alright, so today is day one of the convention, and we are on our way to the very first panel. I have to say, we were super lucky that we were able to get into the drawing to get into all of the panels.
This is the way.
In case you were wondering what it was like to see Hayden and Ewan, Hayden said it best himself.
There's just nothing like it. It's really been incredible, so thank you.
We stopped back at the hotel room to drop off our swag, headed back to the convention center, and started to explore. After our first day, we were lucky enough to get into the Mandalorian Experience right away. So we are about to head into the Mandalorian, and we are excited! I truly cannot express how amazing this experience was to see the real props, to see the real costumes, and also the little miniatures that got to be in all of the shows. Nothing to see here, just, I don't know, a full-size bantha? And in the very middle of everything was the best thing I could have ever seen. The actual Grogu Baby Yoda. Don't mind me just crying, you know, actual tears. With that, it was time to wave him goodbye and head back to the hotel to get some sleep. Day 2 started with its usual type of shenanigans.
I used X-Wing today. From Outer Rim, used X-Wings. We have X-Wings from the Old Republic, New Republic, and the Empire fights. And we have brown X-Wings, white X-Wings, and bone-colored X-Wings.
I hopped into cosplay, and then Cameron and I headed over to the convention center to go to that morning's panel. The Galaxy of Heroes booth ended up having an X-Wing cockpit that you could sit in and take pictures, hence the flight suit, and you better believe I got my picture. I hopped back into Leia just in time for a full Leia cosplayer meetup. One of them gave me this beautiful ribbon for my badge, and then I just got to spend a little bit of time talking with all these amazing cosplayers. Then I was back to the con floor for even more exploring. And what's that? Another Grogu? Well, don't mind if I do. And then that was the end of day 2. Day 3 started very early with the Mandalorian panel, which was one we were all looking forward to. Plus, there was even pre-show entertainment. So I just got out of the Mandalorian panel, and of course we weren't allowed to film anything, but I cried, and I'm very excited. Everyone else is gonna go walk the con floor. I'm gonna head back to the hotel and go get back to the cosplay. And maybe film a TikTok or two. I met back up with everyone in front of this beautiful chalk wall. There were so many cool drawings that everybody was able to leave on there, but it did lead to a little bit of some confusion. I'm glad I couldn't. I mean, I can see how you would make that connection. Come on, it was an easy mistake anybody could make. Then it was our turn to leave our mark. Of course, I had no idea what to put, so first thing I could think of was just doing a set of Leia buns. Then Felicia and I found the Lola at the Hasbro booth.
Alright, so when you touch her head, she will react and interact. But also, she's got a microphone, so when I'm talking to her, she's hearing me and she's listening and she'll respond. It's a little noisy in here, so it's a little harder, but... Oh, yeah, I know. Well, tell them.
Felicia and I both instantly fell in love. And to answer your question, yes, I immediately pre-ordered one. Then it was back to the hotel to pick up Noel and for more shenanigans.
Daddy, I tied my own tie tonight. It's red and I'm dead inside. Fuck you, Ray.
Then suddenly it was the last day of the convention. We decided it was just going to be a comfy day, and we finally reached our goal of hitting the end of the convention hall. We also got to see the art gallery, and they really had some amazing artists that were displayed here. And with one last photo with Chewie, that brought our Star Wars celebration to an end, but not before watching the latest AEW pay-per-view in the hotel. But then it was time to get everything packed up and head on our way home until the next convention.